I'm still trying to recover after that last song that he played in his set, but obviously he's going to drop the album. You heard it here first. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. I've got GrooveOn Recordings founder, also podcast corner host, and Deep House Light International connoisseur. Make some noise. I've got Exte in the house. My dog.
How are you, bro?
You good?
I'm good, man.
Yeah, you're on the other side today.
I'm on the other side. I might as well get used to this.
Yeah, of course. You good though? Mm-hmm. Nice, dog. Thank you so much for coming through. We really appreciate your presence over here.
Thank you so much. Man.
And also thanks for coming through to grace us with your album before anyone else has heard it.
Yeah.
From track 1 till the very end, I was going crazy.
Yeah, man.
But before we even get there, just literally like 20-second introduction of who you are, where you're from. Then we can move on. Yeah.
My name is Exte. Full name's Charles Mokhani, for the C, Charles.
Okay.
Yeah, from Mpumalanga Bushbuckridge. Started my production 12 years back, I would say. It's a decade now, ne? Yeah, 12 years back. I've been doing a couple of, releases and DJing. But I obviously started with DJing, and I moved further to releasing. I think it was the year of 2015 or 16, if I'm not mistaken.
It was 14, but yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
I remember that date very well because the album cover.
Yeah. Which one?
The Dr. Malina one. More shining suit, color blocking.
I mean, at that time, vintage was in that time, bro. I had to have a theme. You can't roll up a long time ago if you don't have a theme. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, Doc, it's dope because, we see you grow from the beginning of your journey. We've seen you change. The clothes, trends have changed, but the music has stayed consistent, man. And I think that's dope. So anyway, before we even go, so ecstasy had nothing to do with the drug?
Basically, it's a little bit of a touch of the drug because most of my friends, when I was done playing my sets, they always used to say, hey, man, you're human drug. So one of my friends just came up with this thing, which, yo, bruh, like this, people keep on saying you are a human drug. Why don't you correspond with this human drug situation thing? Why don't you call yourself human drug? I'm like, no, man. I can't call myself human drug.
Soft, yeah.
And I was like, nah, let me combine situations and see how it is. I ended up coming with ecstasy, EXTE space C for my first name, Charles.
Soft. All right, soft, man. And then let's talk the Hypnotize EP.
Yeah.
Which you've just dropped with
D.General.
D.General.
Yeah, D.General.
Yeah, man. Just take us through why you dropped that, why you named it Hypnotize, and the mood of that whole EP.
You know, how me and D.General met was us complementing one another with sounds. We met via cyberly, so we never met physically until after. So we've been also
connected on a sonic level.
On a sonic level. Even with us doing the production, we worked on a cyber situation. So we complemented one another. We stayed a couple of months or so talking, but not working. And then we felt like, it's time now. It's time now. We hooked up. The first song we actually worked on was Hypnotize. And then that's why we ended up titling the EP Hypnotize, because it was the main song that brought us together. It was actually the sound breaker for our production. And then he started knowing me in a sense of, hey, basically, sometimes when you work with people cyberly, you don't work equally. Maybe you work 90%. This one worked 10%. We worked all 50 hands-on % with the song itself. Then we just started sharing songs. We started sharing songs, and then that's when we came up with the 3 songs. And then Can't Stop and Runaway. We more of the sense of, how can I put it? We would have had like a soulful touch to the EP, but we decided to go for the deep soulful element.
Vibe.
Yeah, because if you can listen to, there's a song called Runaway that we put at the last song. So we are opting now, basically, Can't Stop and Hypnotize to be like the more chilled vibes of us knowing that you can understand how more of piano wise we are, because he's more familiar with the piano. I'm also familiar with the piano, but he plays way out of me with the piano. So Runaway, we went up into I don't know if you can call it digitalizing production.
Of course.
We didn't want much of our hands. We wanted more of effects, automations, taking a sound, leveling it up to another sense of a level. And then that's how we came about with Hypnotize. It's very hypnotic. So
no?
I think that's
because your name is Exte, your music is hypnotic. Yeah. Do you feel like, not even feel like I know a lot of producers, no? People like maybe take like drinking before they get into studio just to get the vibe. What do you think the connection is when you say that? Because I have this argument a lot with people that sometimes when you make a song, you sort of, it's like a picture. You capture a moment, you know? And sometimes people take certain things like would drink or would have to like smoke a cigarette.
Maybe an ambience,
or meditate or pray or whatever before they actually make a song. Do you feel as though the mood that you are in when you make a song, that energy somehow translates into the actual song?
Yeah, I would say that. Because if I have to go past history of my songs, they're not easy to sit down, you know? You play them, you're going to stand up.
Me, man. My man, like, you saw me. You saw me.
They'll give you they'll give you that vibe, because usually when I do production, I look out onto not basically capturing the dance floor, but going into people's heads, because I'm more specific with sound, man. Like I don't have a brief of how long I take, but I can make a song today, but it's gonna take me a while for me to say, yeah, let me hands on it now, because I have to sit down. I have to have moments where, okay, today I'm not drinking. Let me sit down and listen to this song. Okay, today I'm drinking. Let me sit down and listen to this song. Okay, today I'm with my friends. We are not drinking. Let's listen to this song. Okay, tomorrow we are drinking. So I influence it in a sense of the rush, the head, the adrenaline,
energy.
the energy. I want a vibey energy, because music is some music, they're not timeless, and some musics, if you want them to be timeless, I believe, Guti, you need to hypnotize the people. You need to capture them with a certain sound that stays in their head, and you erase all the other sounds that they were thinking about in time until they find another song that they can replace them. So that's my way of the music if I have to attack a song or a release.
Nice one. Buffett, please get Stooge. Please get me 2 shots there. We are celebrating GrooveOn recordings. Just turned 1.
1 year old.
1 year. That's a big deal. I mean, it takes and just being an artist is hectic. Hectic. Being a musician is hectic. Yeah, no, you don't want to show the bottle. You can just put them there. Pop. Bring here. Mine, obviously, water. Sharp. So, firstly, why did you start GrooveOn recordings?
Yes, man. GrooveOn was actually inspired by my album, GrooveOn. Yes, I had this movement, man, of groove. I went from, I had a vibe at first called Exte, and an album that I released before.
It was Astro?
Astro Ape.
Astro Ape, yes.
I had Astro Ape sessions 1. I'm still gonna get Astro Ape session 2, but I moved out of Astro Ape because those shots,
You can just do half.
Even half.
Half. This is just, for theoretics.
Water.
Massive shout out to GrooveOn recordings. Happy birthday.
You want to kill me when
give me it.
Ooh. It's a wow.
You're still talking about Astro Ape, yeah. Why?
That's nyana, bro.
So Shaya Short, we fit this even more.
So with Astro Ape, I had more of the space, electronic, galaxy type of sound, And then I was limited to since I told you I'm more also a piano person, I was limited to having piano side of my side. Not to a sense of playing like you're at church or you're doing piano, but adding chords and stuff like that. When you do Exte songs, it's a pad or a synth that needs to go why.
Vibe, yeah.
You're not allowed to do a couple of things like one of my songs called Get Over that I did with Teammate Deep that was on the GrooveOn. So I moved further to the GrooveOn side, knowing that, okay, let me capture two sides of myself. If I do two sounds and stay solid with those sounds, the Exte type and the groove type, I would manage, things. Because the groove type is more of, I'm a hot man,
I've got you.
It's only sound. Yo, Lentwana is rocking. Look at this boy.
Yeah.
Then the Exte type is more of, I can go into small people, like the white people.
I've got you.
The type of vibe, You end up even making other genders dance to it, So it's more of me trying to explain to people that I'm a double. I'm this side and this side.
Okay,
but I never knew that I would actually go back into understanding even Afro.
Because I had that conversation with you during your set. I'm having conversations with people during their sets, but it's fine. That your sound, as much as you with a lot of deep house people most of the time, and that's your association. But when I listen to it, I pick up so many elements of the Afro side of life and that type of feel, Do you feel like you belong to a certain side, or you make music for how you feel?
I don't believe in like a position. Music is music.
True.
Music is music, and if you saying this works for me, this works for you, all those genres works for me as a whole. I was discussing with this one. He played a very important role in my life. Lungstar from More Funk.
Okay.
He's more of the gospel type of deep house. That's where I started, me myself. I used to work with him because we were playing piano and stuff. But you see now, knowing I know how to balance with everything, I don't judge genres. Even piano itself. Piano is doing what it's doing. I love what they're doing.
Very well,
So I don't want to put myself in
a box.
You
must limit yourself.
Yeah, but if others are doing that, it works better.
All right.
It works very better.
I'm gonna loosen you up just a little bit, nah? Just just to get into the flow of things. You see these shots, as much as we're celebrating, but now I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to answer these questions. So I don't want you to think too much about it. You take too long, you must sharp. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
An unforgettable moment in my career.
Okay. Forgetting my headsets.
Forgetting your headsets.
I left Witbank, where we were booked at Witbank.
Yeah.
So we slept the late night.
Yeah.
Woke up. Everything was chilled,
Yeah.
I was with my friends. I even asked them, yo, where's my sets? Where's my sets? And I no, don't worry. They're on your car.
Yeah.
Don't worry, nah. Because they drive me. So
yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's fine. So we left Witbank. We drove back, and we had a gig at west of Soweto.
Yeah.
West, is it west?
I see. Maybe Protea side. That side.
It's like you're going to Val, Mara. You're not going to Val. On the other side. Protea. Yeah. So when we were there, where they booked me, where I'm supposed to crash, I'm like, I want to add a couple of music that I did on the weekdays, because there was some 2 songs that I did. I wanted to add on the USB. I didn't get the chance that time. I go there, go papa. I knocked at all of their doors. Pow, pow. Where the fuck are my sets? Where's my stuff? Where's my things? Those niggas like, oh, you were holding there. Brah. Yo, I panicked.
Yeah.
When you bought those headsets that you like, you take out all your what?
Your last monies. Yeah.
Hey, those headsets are very expensive.
Up to today, you haven't found them?
I found them.
Oh, okay.
So they woke up and we woke up. We started checking the car. We didn't find anything. They opened their bags. I opened my bag. We didn't find anything. We called the guys at the club. Like, Exte, guys, we forgot headsets. We go, luckily we have cameras, my boy. I'm like, yo, I felt relieved, né? But in a sense, you know that thing where resident DJs, and they like taking my USBs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not those guys, bro.
Hey.
Those guys helped me, bro.
Serious?
I had to drive back to Witbank. Né? When I drove back to Witbank. Because on my way, this guy was like, I want you to see. Your headsets, we're going to get them. But I want you to see this yourself. So I went through. He showed me all the scenes, bro. Everything. Yeah, man, we left those headsets so nicely. And my USBs were also in there with my album and
everything.
Stuff. Yeah. I'm like, how do I do this? Because I just stood up. I was able to take my rider, bro.
Yeah. The rider you won't forget.
I was able to take my rider. I was able to take everything. I even waited for food. Brought the food, we came and left. So there was some guy, some hubbly guy.
Yeah.
He took the headsets, he kept them on the other side of the section where he puts his hubblies. So when I got there, they showed me, this is what you did. And when he called me, I was expecting him to tell me, hey, man, we got the guy. He was just trying to show me, bro, look here. This is what you did. Ne?
Yeah.
So you are lucky that here we are. That's one of the most biggest hazards.
That's crazy.
Hey, bro.
That's crazy. All right. I was going to say most embarrassing moment in my career. Was that the same one? It wasn't that one. Also this. You go through a lot, my dog. So what happened?
It's live, bro.
Yeah. Most embarrassing moment in my career.
I was playing live. So when I was playing live, I don't know what happened. The mixer, I was confused. The guys didn't explain to me well, which is what is where. When I was playing the first song, I forgot Nami also, which I put it on the same line. So I mixed this one. When I mixed this one, I pressed pause. Hey, those people, they stopped. But I was like, fuck, full effect.
Coming back. Yes.
The guy that booked me at the PEG's like, when?
It's the floor.
It's the floor.
Did you get away with it?
I did get, because he booked me after.
Nice. All right, sweet.
Yeah.
One house song I could make love to.
Get over.
Get over. No?
Ish.
Yeah. Get over by who, wait?
By me.
Making love to your own music.
You must eat your own supply, bruh.
Of course. All right, soft. No, that was a quick one.
Yeah, man.
Before I make a song, I usually
smoke.
So it's a real thing, this thing.
Ash, bruh, you need to meditate.
Smoke what though?
I smoke weed. I smoke weed or cigarette, but most of the time it's weed.
So the stuff that we hear is usually because you're already in a whole vibe when you make it. Okay, so we get to have a taste.
But not
That's
all
nice.
the time, you know. Most of the time, yeah. But not all the time.
Not all the time, no?
Yeah, because even my friends are amazed. When we smoke weed with you, but it's like when you're on another level. It's because you smoke to die. You don't smoke to enjoy.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. The Shanny album will make you feel like
you're on top of the world.
You're on top of the world.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the Exte.
It's the why.
All right. One house song I've been listening to for over 10 years.
Deep in melody.
Deep in melody, you know?
Yeah.
Can't get over it.
You know why?
Yeah?
It's the same one you were busy telling me about. Hey, vintage is what.
Oh, okay.
That's one of my first songs, man, like, that I had to drop online, and I still feel it even now. Even though I go, hey, you were doing it. It has this thing, man. You know, this melody about it. You know? I still play it even now.
That's dope. All right. This is an unpopular opinion, ne? DJs are not womanizers because
they don't want the money to finish.
The bag first, my dog. The bag first, of course. Of course.
Hey,
No?
Life,
Right. Also, besides, if they are rich and they've got money, then it's a different story.
Still.
No?
Even hip hop niggas rap about it, bro.
Okay, I know, you did well. You did well, Joe. These shots are still on the table. Don't worry, we've got more coming through.
I was waiting for you, that Jack.
Let's talk now. You being on Producer's Corner as a host, no? You guys did one episode, La Trenda, and then we never saw you again.
Don't worry.
What happened?
When I say don't worry,
Yeah.
this is October.
No.
We're still sniffing, bro.
No.
Hey.
Yeah.
I don't want to come back and start interviewing artists just because, Nje.
Yeah.
I'm still sniffing. People don't understand how it is.
Okay.
It's
Yours
hard.
is more of a timing thing.
It's
You
hard to do such a thing because it comes with also making the artist comfortable. You know how long it took me for me to make C Black comfortable, bro?
Yeah,
I
but
didn't even have
had a lot
to
of
juice
fun
him
with C Black,
up
man.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to us artists, we have this thing of doubting to say the truth. While as
True.
while as you are finished,
Yeah.
in a sense of you're hurt, bro. When you're hurt, you're hurt. And you need to lash out.
Okay.
And my show is not all about saying I'm bringing artists, I want them to be interviewed. I want to go deep into it also, knowing that other artists should learn from their mistakes. Because sharing your mistakes on TV or a podcast or whatever is not easy.
Definitely not easy.
Because
yeah.
it's like you feel like your pride will be eaten. You feel like, because a lot of people have been speaking gibberish about it, but when we look at the states of how it got to develop awareness, because the whole theme was to create an awareness towards artists as a whole. So it's not going to be every week or I'm just going to pop out.
When you're ready, when there's
Just like
content,
that, yeah.
come back in. Okay.
I've recorded a couple. I've recorded a couple.
Yeah.
We've trashed them out.
Because it wasn't.
I
Yeah.
don't like artists that are
just
safe.
drop and.
I don't want artists that are
Oh,
safe.
I've got you.
I don't. I've recorded a lot of artists, and they know themselves. When I'm talking like this, they go, they will laugh. Yeah, I've trashed a lot of recordings.
Yeah.
About 3 or 4 recordings. I've trashed them out because it's being safe, and hey, they don't know. If you be safe,
Nothing's gonna come out.
you're gonna be safe.
Yeah, true. I don't know if that was spiritual. I don't know if that was, at what level, but the timing
It was.
of that was insane, my man.
was.
You were telling me that you naming the album is actually quite an emotional story. It's not just you decided to, pick whatever was there. But you seemed also very emotional about it.
Yeah, man. Hey,
No?
hey, Pele, I lost a very strong figure in my life, bro. Even my attitude.
A prayer
everything.
warrior.
Yeah, everything
No
is just
mothers.
hair, bro. It's hair.
How long has it been?
Close to 18 years.
No?
Yeah, because what was deep about it was my little brother.
Yeah.
Because he was still young. Very young.
How old was he then?
He was 2 years.
Yes, and you were also around a teenager at that time.
I was a teenager, bro.
So
I was at grade.
no, not even a teenager at that time.
I was a teenager.
You're a teenager, no?
I was at grade 10 at that time. I might look young, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Keep it up.
So
we don't want to know.
hey,
We don't want to know.
we're
It's
keeping
fine.
it like bitches out there. Keep it. Yeah, we're keeping it secretive.
How did your life change after that?
Massive.
No?
I think that's when I knew myself, Guti. I need to be alone because it came up with the reflection of how, when you used to say you have family. Yeah, that's when you know, Guti, my family is actually my father as a
That's
whole.
it.
Yeah. My father is more of the church vibe people, He's committed to the church, And what's very funny about it is that how he supported me as an individual towards music.
Really?
Yeah, like I was so skeptical about it, and I was so shocked. I made sure I finished my high school, but I ended up becoming a problem because I failed. once. I think I was in grade 11. I failed. I had to go back. I was going through emotional stress also as an individual because it was the same year my mom passed away. So I was lashing out. I was getting into fights. You know, I was arguing with a lot of people. And it was the time when I had to know myself as an individual. And from those stages happening, I ended up maturing into saying, hey, let me just put the work. What do I want to do? By that time, it was too late because I was already DJing that time. I had my uncle who had like vinyls and stuff like that. I just played them, you know. I didn't learn. I had the chance to learn vinyls, but
yeah,
I was just playing them.
Just playing this, yeah.
And then I met this one guy who had this electronic stuff. I was like, this is very interesting. So I went into it. He gave me the electronics, funny enough. I had them myself. Yeah, he gave me. You know those CDJs that are combined?
Yeah, I see them. I see them.
Those CDJs that are combined.
If you learned how to play with those things, my brother, then
those new Max.
Yeah.
And then I got a laptop, connected. Everything was good. I was starting to DJ. I went further into finishing high school, studied music, supported by my dad. Took me to school. I went to sound technology, Boston.
So you lashing out. You had failed the grade because you were dealing with a lot. But they still supported you with your music thing.
Yeah, my dad, I won't lie to you, my dad fully supported me with my music. When I told him, hey, Dad, I got booked. He's like, where you go? Like, I got booked at France, Dad. It's like, huh? Are you serious?
How old are you then?
No, like now.
Oh, this is recently. Okay.
I'm talking about last month. It was my first time actually going internationally.
Nice.
I was booked at France, and he was like, wow, this is so real, man. I'm like, and now you're busy with your mom's like album, dedication. I'm like, hey, Dad, it's all your prayers. I can say that. But I believe in if you want your progress to go nicely, people need to respect where they are from and their parents. Because we get into a space of wanting to undermine our parents when we grow up. But
especially as a guy.
As a guy, it's even challenging. You know, women also have this thing when they find a rich guy. Yeah, you can't tell me fuck all. Blessings are actually inside the house, at home. See a lot of artists also that are progressing in life. They have a very spiritual bond with their family as a whole. So I have a very spiritual bond. Like my little brother has times disrespects my dad. I go, hey, I'll slap you, Mina. Please act up. Please man up. Please don't do this. And then, I got booked. He was very excited about it. We moved further into understanding ourselves when my mom passed away. I think that's when I actually understood my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, when my mom passed away.
Now.
I was with him. You know how dads are, bro. They don't talk much. Sharp, even if they talk much, but they don't like mom, you know?
True. They speak once.
Once, it's done. Then we gradually had to understand one another. And then, like, now, if I were to put it in that way, with my son, I'm actually trying to fix that part in a sense of I want to be his best friend. Because he's my bestie.
How old is he now?
He's 6 years now.
Okay.
I want to be his bestie, you know, I'm that type of guy. Yo, daddy.
So he can talk to you about anything.
No, I'm gonna be that guy that gives him a car, bro. Go.
Ati Mini Cooper S.
Hamba. I go to what you're doing, bro. Hey, me, I don't. Mara, if you pump it, don't worry. I have you in the insurance.
That's dope, man. Yeah, also, man. Massive shout out to your father, man. I mean, you know, in our nation, it's still a big challenge even now. But I mean, to show that you had that system, you know, it's really dope. I want to go back to your album, né? So you basically naming it after
my late mom.
It's a beautiful project, bro. Beautiful project.
I had to take time into understanding myself because I remember when I went to her grave, that's when it actually went inside I manifested everything, bro. I was like, there's something missing, man.
Yeah.
I need to, because I know if she was there, and she was gonna be with me here.
No?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
she was gonna be that type of person. Look here, I'll get you an HNC. I'll do this. My mom was a type
she was
of person.
there.
She
Hands
was
on.
she was there, bruh.
No?
She didn't even give a damn if you're gonna be a doctor, if you're gonna be a scientist or a space what you know.
Do you feel a presence spiritually though?
I do.
No?
Like, I do, because it revolves around me also. When I'm with my cousins,
Yeah.
or maybe my uncles and my aunts, they tend to tell me, yo, when are you just like your mom, man?
Yeah.
It's just like your mom, hey.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Massive shout out. I want to ask you, so 3 questions, ne? With the Shanny album. Which song is the one that you listen to start a party?
First track, ne?
Which song? I don't know which song it is. I'm asking you a question. If I want to start a party and I've got your album here, which song do I play?
Man, it's so not easy choosing 18 songs, bruh.
No? No, just one. Just one. That one you know you're going to start a party. Which one is that?
Lietsamang.
Lietsamang.
Lietsamang. Lietsamang.
Lietsamang. What does that mean?
Who are you doing?
Oh, Lietsamang. Okay. Sure. Okay.
Who are you doing? That's her second name.
Oh, Lietsamang. Also, hey, so this is
It's very, bro.
A deep project, this one.
Yeah, there's one song that I named her date of death. Like, it's just a number.
Which is the...
It's the date of death.
Hey, man, I want to hear this project.
Yeah, bro.
This project. No, massive. If, let's say, I'm with my woman, I just want to set the mood right, which song am I playing from the album?
Lost. Yeah.
You know? Why? Why Lost?
Oh, bro. It's a song I did with D.General on my album.
D.General, all right, dope.
We collaborated on the album. It's one of those songs that, you know, when he sent me the project, when I had to get done with it, I told him, I was like, bruh, I don't know what's wrong with you, but you can feel me. And what do you mean? God, this song is the one that will make me forget about the pains, the struggles. I'll end up being in love. How, I don't know. But with the song particularly, it takes you out of the bloom. And also Settle. The last song that I
That's easily maybe one of the best songs I've heard all year.
Yeah,
that's an amazing song.
Because Settle,
that's an amazing song.
When I did the collabo with Kali, it was so easy, man.
Like, it's Kali Micha.
Yeah,
of course.
Kali is talented. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kali is by far the best vocalist, top 5 in South Africa. I would say that. I'm not gonna lie to you, because you know what's nice about that girl, bro? She's technically in there also. Because she sent me a brief of how she wants the vocals to be. I was like, I don't know what. I'm gonna do something better than what you. This example that you show, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'll send you some. I sent it, like, my guy.
Yeah.
Look here, bro. We're going for this. And why we decided to call it Settle. When you listen to the song, it speaks about love, no? But it doesn't actually title what type of love is it. It's either you are settling for what you have, or settling for your love partner, or you're settling for the struggles. Like me, I had to settle for my mom not being there. Because all the songs, I'm not going to lie to you, AJ, all the songs, they resemble my mom. I had to make sure all of them have a path where they communicate with Shanny, my mom. I had to settle for my life knowing that she's not there. I had to start growing up as an individual with knowing that I felt a little bit lost, but I knew that I had other people on the side. So I had to also settle with them also.
True. Oh, heavy, man. I wish it was one of those albums, you know, back then with the CD. I forgot what it's called. You'd open the CD and then there'll be it's not a preface, man. It's like
a press release.
Was it a press release?
It's not the press
in CDs,
release.
you'd open it and you'd read. This person would have there's credits. Yeah, it's credits.
Not credit.
Credits.
Credit.
Is it the
not a bar,
yeah, because I feel like I mean, a lot of people are gonna hear the song and not hear the story, dog. And I think
I'm gonna try to do a documentary about it.
You have
I've
to.
got my brother Unorthodox Productions. He handles my graphics, pictures, my reels that I always post online. He's gonna we're gonna actually sit down and try to do a documentary where I have to go to her grave. You know, I need to go home. I want people to see the struggles.
Story,
yeah, I want people to understand. I'm gonna try involving a couple of artists towards it also, because now I'm gonna have to start off with album launches.
Yeah,
I'm gonna gather up everything. I think before the release starts, I wanna try to do maybe 2 listening sessions involving a couple of artists that will explain how they see me and how I expressed my emotions towards the songs as a whole. Because it's an emotional roller coaster. I won't lie to you. It's a very emotional roller coaster.
that's dope, bro. I love how you bring your life and your experiences into art, because I mean that's what it's for, you know, to express how we feel. But anyway, dog, massive shout out. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you, bro.
I can't wait to hear the album, Joe. As soon as I leave here, Vandaag, I'm dumping this mix onto the phone, playing it on my way home.
One time.
That's what it is, dog. Massive shout out to you, bro. But we had this discussion about how tough the industry is, you know. There are a lot of people that look up to you. What words of motivation would you just give them to, you know, persevere through everything that they are still going to face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. One thing about progression is giving yourself respect and time. You need to give yourself time. You don't need to give other people time. Their time can come eventually when it's passing through, but it's all about you as a whole. So you need to give yourself time to understand yourself, how to reflect yourself towards your own music. And when you look at the chances that we have as a whole, we tend to mislead ourselves because we think if you have to go with this certain crew, this is how you're going to be. Yeah, if this one is dressing like this is how you're going to be. If this record label is... Because I'm having a problem right now with every deep ass cat they want to release under my label. I go through an interview base. I want a one-on-one situation with the artist.
It's not about the music,
It's not about
just
the music.
the music.
It's not about the music. It's also the mentality as a whole. If this is person but I won't job with you. I love friendly people, number one. I love inspirational people, number two. Because tomorrow we're gonna want to understand the depth of why you are working with certain artists.
True.
So I would tell and I would advise a lot of people that stay true to yourself, be you, and understand and respect. You know, when you look at the whole portion of respect, people think if you respect, you're actually giving. No. Respect how the person works. We get people that are strict sometimes. If they're strict because of that. What if they had fuck-ups, people that were coming up to them and then they want to work with them? Respect, you know?
Yeah.
Have patience, number 2.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Must have adolescent, number 3. You know when they say adolescent, what they mean, right?
No. Tell me.
You come up in a sense of being adultery. Like, you think like an adult. You have 200 and you know, Guti, you don't have bread, you know, but I know you're going to go to recharge.
And drink it all.
You need to cut that off. You need to work it out. So I believe in respect. Take yourself serious. Respect others, man.
Yeah.
Let's and no negative energy. If you think people are not seeing you for who you are and your snacks, people see you a long time ago.
No.
They're done with you. They're just gelling with you. Nje. They're just waiting for you to go pa.
Yeah.
So it's best to go pa when you're a good guy, bro.
True.
Yeah, because there's someone who will come up and lift you up. There's a lot of artists in South Africa that got fucked, you know? And they got up. Why? Because they deserve to get up. The challenges that you see in this person, you're like, this individual doesn't deserve this. And you come up being cocky. You're thinking you're the best deep house producer. You're not. Someone is coming.
No.
So just respect.
Crazy. Now, man, massive shout out, bro. We're looking forward to the album. What's the release date?
29
of September. All right.
My mom's birthday.
Say, perfect. That's dope.
It's so funny
That's
because
dope.
when I looked at it, when I checked the calendar, I was like, Papa, 29 September.
Yeah.
Shani, you're talking
Stars aligning here.
Friday.
No?
It's Friday. You know we drop every Friday, right?
Of course.
Yeah,
and it's also on a Friday.
Man.
That's crazy.
I was so shocked, bro.
No,
yeah, but
no, man. I wish you all the best with your album. It's beautiful. It deserves every single ear that it's going to touch. And I hope next time you come here, it's much harder to get a hold of you because maybe you're in another country.
How can I be hard, bro? How can I be hard? I love relationships, man.
Yeah.
I'm a tighter,
You're a
bro.
builder. Yeah, no, of course, man. Massive shout out to you. Thank you so much, man. Ecstasy in the house.
Peace.
So,